The first paragraph we have here shows the matter is made up of tiny particles. Imagine if you break down a chunk of matter like a piece of a cookie into smaller pieces, the particles will get so small you could no longer see it with your eyes. The particle's movement differs based on the 3 states of matter, which we saw in the image. In the solid state, particles are arranged and organized as the distance between them are very small. How do you think this can affect the properties of matter? These particles are attached closely together. They are not affected by movement and vibration. If you shake a wooden cube, nothing will happen unless you give it high heat. In liquid state, the space between particles are wider. How will this affect them? This will make them flexible to move and take the shape of their container because of the distance. Their movement is faster than the solid particles, as you can see in the image. What about gas? We see that the space between particles is extremely wide. That's why they don't take the shape of their container. But we also compress them to smaller size and decrease the distance between particles. All we have learned now about particles and their movement can help us understand why scientists always say that particles are the building blocks of matter, as we can see in our text. Let's post this diagram on our evidence board. This image. It has an important factor that causes the state of matter to change. This line that shows the water temperature in the 3 states when it is heated. It will always remind us of the investigative phenomenon and help us explore the effect of heat throughout the concept. This is the end of our lesson today. We have made observations of matter, its states, and how it is made up of tiny particles. We have also learned about particles' movement and how closely they are held together. These were the important evidence for today's lesson.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا المستقبل يبدأ الآن.